In question number 3 of this first exercise, we have been given a few set of solids, and for each given solid, we'll have to identify the top view, the front view, and the side view. Let us have the first set of solids on the canvas. We see here that the first figure, the three views of the solids are already marked here, and these are the three views, and we'll have to identify which of the views are these. So basically, when we see here at the top view of the solid, we observe that there are three square boxes. So based on this observation, we can say that the first figure is definitely the top view of the given solid. And then if we observe the figure from the front and the side view, we see that both the sides consists of two squares. So we can say that the second one would be either the side view or the front view, and also the third one would be then the front view, because both of the option consists of two squares side by side. Now let us move on to the B part. So here in the solid, we see, if we observe that the top view consists of four square boxes side by side, which is only there in the third part. So the third part is the top view of the solid given in this part. Again, if we observe the figure from this end, that is the front end, only these three squares will be visible. So there are three squares from the front end. So we can say that the second part or the second figure would give us the front view of the solid. Also, if we observe the figure from this side, that is the side view, only we can say that this and this, these are the two square boxes which will be visible. So hence we can say that the first figure would give us the side view of the solid. Let us now move on to the next set of solids. So in the C part, we have a solid where we have the three views already marked. So if we view from the top, we'll only see these two square boxes side by side. So hence we can say that the first one or the first figure is the top view of the solid. Then if we view the figure from the front, that is this side, we'll see these are the four boxes which will be seen. So we can say that the last figure would give us the front view, and obviously the second figure would give us the side view, as if we view the figure from this side, we'll see that these are the three boxes which will again be visible, hence making the second figure as the side view. Moving on to the next figure, which is figure D. If we again observe the figure from the top, that is this part, we'll again see that these are the three squares which would be visible, which is there in the third diagram. So we'll say that the third diagram would give us the top view of the solid given in the question. Again, if we see the solid from this end, the front view, we'll see that these are the four boxes which would be visible, hence making the second figure as the front view of the solid. And again, if we view the solid from this end, from the side end, we'll see that these are the two squares which would be visible, making the first figure as the side view of this solid. Let us again move on to the next solid of the question. So in the last solid of the question, we see that if we observe this particular solid from the top, we'll be able to see these three boxes, and based on this observation, we can say that this is forming a shape like this, which is there in the second diagram of the question, which will help us conclude that this is the top view of the object. Now, if we view the object from this part, we'll see that these are the three boxes which are going to be seen from this end, and hence it is going to give us an inverted L. So based on this observation, we can say that the first or the third, any of these two would be the front view of this solid. Similarly, if we again see this particular solid from the side end or this side, we'll again see that these are the three boxes which will be visible, and it will again give us an inverted L, which will hence prove that the third figure would be the side view of the solid. So this is how we are going to observe the three views, and this is how we are going to identify the top, side and the front view of these solids, and this is how we are going to answer the third question of this first exercise.
To learn more about how Cuemath can help you crack school and board exams, explore Cuemath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.